missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone. Love with heart. How much you miss it, and you miss it.
Hello everybody, how is it going? And welcome to the Planet Coaster stream. And today we are playing with JewJuBee's Fun Park, a park that we have been building in our live streams for the past couple of live streams. And if you were at the other live streams, you may notice that things look a little bit different since the last time we streamed. I did quite a lot of work the other day. I was just kind of playing on my own just while I was bored at home and doing some of the small tedious work that I know we needed to do that I didn't want to do on a live stream just because it's like kind of boring plant and stuff. Oh look, there goes King Coaster. But yeah, so I hope you guys are excited. We're gonna be playing this for about 3 hours is my judgment. So hopefully you are settled in and ready to enjoy some Planet Coaster. I actually have a new mug here that is Black Panther, and I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys watched the Actors Guild Awards, but Black Panther actually won an award for, it was like Best Production Cast or something like that. It was one of the highest awards that you can get, like one of the most respectable awards you can get. So I am super excited. But I am also excited to play some Planet Coaster because I have been at the point now where we can really start getting into laying out some major design aspects. So I'm going to go through first and show you what it was that I've done off screen. There is a part that I did that is a lot, but it was, again, like I said, really tedious work. So I kind of just went ahead and did it on my own, but we're going to keep working on it today. So one of the things that I did was this plant work here. As you can see, I added these gardens. They were here before, but now I filled them in with plants. I also added this gazebo here in the middle. Oh, gee, my cat is like going nuts. I added this gazebo here. I think I told you guys when we first started the series that I really wanted to put this in here as a focal point. So I put it right here in the middle. It's really kind of cozy. It's got the gardens around it. And then King Coaster's little post is right here on the other side. And he just kind of wanders around this area as well as the entrance. And then I also moved all of the rides that we had on the outside of the park, our battery as I was calling it, moved them in here so that people would be walking around inside the park as opposed to outside. And then I pretty much just did a little bit of like detail work here. We got like the gates that go all the way around each thing and the posts and some lighting. And I can't remember what, I mean I did it like all the way around here. On this building I added this awning. I thought this building kind of looks kind of plain on the front view, so I added this awning here, and I also added these glass doors, so it looks like they actually have some doors, and I added these 2 windows in the front. Okay, and then the biggest thing that I did is not inside the park, but outside the park. Well, what I did was all of this. I said I wanted to add a parking lot, and now I did. It is not finished, so don't be alarmed if there's anything that you see that you don't think looks good. So I downloaded a parking lot asset collection from the what is it called? Toolmakers, whatever it is, the item toolkit makers, theme makers toolkit. It's not gonna load now, but they are a bunch of little squares and stuff to add so you can make different parking lots, different road pieces and stop signs and things like that. Here you can see parking slots and stuff like that. So I went ahead and added these parking lots here. We do it from like ooh, geez, that looks bad. Is this got the main road here, which this is the road that's gonna head out to a there'll be a toll booth for you to pay for parking, and then there will be one that is a a tunnel, so it looks like it heads off into somewhere else. But here we have the general parking all over here, and then over here we have the past members as well as the handicap parking. And then over here is going to head off, I don't know if it was, I think what I was going to do is have this one head off into a road for employees, and then over here I was going to make a small parking lot for taxis. And then I also added this, what do they call it? The studios ride. What do they call it again? Big screen tour. Yeah, I added that in here. If I click on it, you can kind of see the path. It just kind of goes around the parking lot just to kind of make it look like there's movement and stuff going on in here. Maybe it's also like some trams. You know, most theme parks kind of have a tram thing going on for their rides. And then I kind of just have some paths connected here so that people can get on and off these exits. I am going to put sidewalks along the sides here. I've already kind of put some in the middle, but we are going to put sidewalks around there. And then we also, I moved the entrance. Right now it goes underneath the park. I think what I'm going to do is have it just go connect right here. That's maybe one of the first things that we can do. Because right now it's kind of going underground and it comes all the way around and it pops up here. And I did that when I was working because I didn't know what we were going to be, how much space we were going to need. And then I have all this random stuff connected. Oh yeah, and I also added all this water. I don't know if you guys noticed that either. I went and added some lakes and tried to make them look like they were natural lakes. And then I thought that would help us kind of start framing where things will go in the park. I also wanted to have some water and some bridges and things in the park as well as outside of the park. And then I did add some trees over here. I was kind of trying to experiment with the forest idea of like around the areas to kind of help pull in our viewpoint instead of like when we look at the buildings and there's just this huge open plain behind us. But I think we're going to try and, I don't think it's going to be this dense. It'll probably be more spread out like this forest is naturally in the game. But what I want to do right now is pause the game. And let's get rid of this. And let's pull it. Actually, we're going to need to, I think we're going to need to fix the terrain before we do this. Yeah, or else it's going to do that. That's fine. It's going to be kind of tricky getting this over here because of that path underneath. How do I... Dang it, we're going to have to open this back up. Alright, let's go in here and we'll just go ahead and delete all this path. Whoa. Let's try and get in here. Use this setting. There we go. Whoa. This is difficult. Okay. Okay. That's all of that. Okay. Okay, Chase. Alright, so now that whole thing is empty. Whoops, we can go ahead and fill in that terrain. Okay, there we go. And then we can just connect these up. Bam! It says our new temporary entrance into the park. There we go. So now when people come in, they can choose to get on this and over here, and maybe that'll encourage people to want to use that. If not, they can just walk straight into the park. So, what I think I'm gonna do. Excuse me. We're gonna go in here. One thing I've noticed about the new Theme Maker's Toolkit, if you make a building, which like this whole parking lot is one big building, and we want to go back to the Tool Maker's kit so we can put more items that we have downloaded into it, you can't. Like it just exits the building. So I don't know if that is a weird glitch, and if anybody else has also noticed that, but I thought it was kind of weird. So we're just gonna go in here. We're just gonna have to duplicate and stuff. So let me duplicate this. So this is gonna go. I think we'll just have it go. Oop. Something like that, maybe. How big are these again? So it actually doesn't need that much space. Make this bigger. So what I could do is get rid of all this. Move this in. And then if I select all of this, I should be able to move it over one square. Okay, and then I'll put one square on each side. And then this doesn't need to be this long. So we can move this all in. Just get that there, and then we just need to do this little section here. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And then what we'll need to do, I want to do, let's make this regular grade. Oh, excuse me. So that's 2 squares. Let's duplicate that. This needs to be, we need to lock this on. Do something like that. Okay, we're just gonna build this whole thing along like that. Bam. And then we just need that corner piece. Okay. And then what I also want to attempt to do, I'm not really sure how we're going to go about doing it, but I do want some bus parking because I believe we got buses with the studio pack or one of the packs that we got. It might have been the, what is it called? Was the studios that came with all the city stuff? I think that was studios. I think we got a bunch of a really nice bus, so I think we're going to use that. But this is going to be for taxis. So let's go into scenery, vehicles, taxis. Perfect, and it does snap That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Kind of turn them around and stuff. So we just got some taxi drivers waiting to see if anybody needs a ride. Turn some that way. And I'm not going to put wheels on them because it'll just waste items. I didn't put wheels on any of these. I started to, but then I was like, that's just so many unnecessary items that we do not need. So, oh, look at all these people waiting in line for this ride. Cool. So we have taxi parking over here. Okay. And then I want to do bus parking. I'm guessing over here. Because over here I put 2 crosswalks over here because I think I want to put our hotel on this side. Yeah, so let's do our bus parking over here. We'll just select all of this. And I guess we'll do that too. Yeah, we can do that. We won't have a... We should have a crosswalk here. Yeah, so let's move one here. And then this bit. Yeah, we'll need to go there. Because they're going to have to stop for... And then on this way, these people will not need to stop. Except for at the ends. Yeah, unless there's a crossroad, they don't need a stop sign on the main bit. It's gonna stop here. Yeah, those will need stop signs. This one will not need a stop sign. Yeah, none of these over at the ends here, yeah. But maybe we should make that a one-way thing. If we select all of this. Just delete all that. Okay. And then we can select all this. There we go. So if we do something like that, then we can delete these bottom ones, and maybe these 2 in the middle. And let's get these arrows. So which way? I'm trying to think. Drive on the right hand side, so it would be here. Like that. And then the stop sign would be here. Yeah, we want to do something like that. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that works. And we're going to want to do that over here as well. So we edit this building. And then that goes there. There we go. That cleans it up a lot, I think. Yeah, and then we can put a crossroads here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put that crossroads there. Let's move these back and then select let's move these. Nope. Yeah, I'll move them there. And here as well. Yep, there we go. So that way if somebody is like turning on, they don't know which way to go, it has the arrows. Yeah, and actually we probably don't even need this bit like that. We can just do yeah, maybe like that. So it would like give you U-turn here or U-turn here. Perfect. Okay. And then this way, if we're cleaning it up as well, let me get rid of this timing. Let's put it at like 10 a.m. There we go. You would only stop on the ends, so you don't need any of this. Yeah, we'll have them stop there because people are going to be crossing. We don't need to stop at any of these. We'll stop here. This one does not need to stop. And they don't need to stop here because they're not crossing over. They don't need to stop. Yeah, they don't need to stop there. Or on that one. Or here. And they can just loop around. Yeah. I don't think we really need that many more arrows. Yeah, let's just use these pieces. And this bit, we'll got to sneak it in here. Yeah, looks good. Same with over here. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes those roads look a lot less complicated than they were. Yeah, and so then the buses, yeah, they'll park over here. Let's see how big those buses are. Can I pass the bus? I thought there was a big bus. Yeah. So I'm gonna say these buses probably need about yeah, we can make them fit in about 3 squares. So let's get this. Okay, we move this up, and we can put another one of these here. We won't need this stop sign anymore. We won't need any of this actually anymore. Actually, no, we can put that there. We just won't need these stop signs. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. And then what we can do is if we go like over here, duplicate that row. Oh, we don't have any money. We're not making money either, are we? No, and the reason that probably is because nobody's paying any money to get on this ride. I believe I've set it as free. Yeah, let's do it. $2. $2. This one will be $5. And this one will also be $2. And I'm thinking the problem for that was just that we weren't making any money on it. It's costing us money to run. So let's see if people are willing to pay that. Yeah. All right, we're making a little bit of money. We're kind of dancing in the negative there a little bit, but we are pulling out. That's what she said. We're getting out of the negative. Staff members can't find buildings. Okay, let's just take a moment to look at our park management. Okay, everybody's saying most of the shops are too busy. We do have a breakdown. The sundial. Do we have a mechanic en route? Yes, we do. Where is he? He's working. Perfect. He's fixing it. Whirlwind is our coaster, I believe. Yeah, we never opened that back up, so that is open now. So we should be making money from that. Skies are closed. Yeah, I closed the sky rides because no one was riding them. I don't think it's costing us money to run it since it's closed. Yeah, it's not costing us any money because it's closed. So we don't have to worry about it. We do have some stores that are closed. But like I said, I don't think it costs us any running costs because they're closed. We do have quite a few unstaffed buildings. Let's take a look at our staff. Let's take a look at our whole staff. Let's see. You have a little bit of a high workload. So let's just train you up. You guys all have low workloads. So the problem I think might be the fact that our staff building is small. We only have it set for 5 people when 4 people are resting. So let's bump that up to 7. I believe we should have 12. Let me see. We have... Alright, I'm going to need to write some things down. I have a bit of a method for how I like to do my staffing. So we do have 1 entertainer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 janitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vendors. 2 mechanics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 security. So that is what, 25 employees. So only a third of them should be resting at any time. Let's see, 25 times a third. So we only need room for about 7.5 employees to be able to be resting. But let's select. Let's do, fuck, see, I want to do rosters, but every time I do rosters, things get weird. But let me do it real quick anyway. Let's just see what we can do. So let's see. Let's make this whole area the park. And then let's make this whole area I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That is gonna be the parking lot. Okay. Yeah, that's King Coaster, okay. So, the park has 8 rides and 11 shops. So what I like to do is have my, like janitors and vendors, mechanics and security on certain ratios. So, vendors is a 1.5 ratio per store. Janitors and mechanics. So janitor is a 3rd ratio per store. Security is a 0.3 per everything. Like, so it would be rides and stores together. And then mechanics is a 1/2 ratio per ride. So 1 mechanic for every 2 rides. So if we look at our little areas, the parking lot is going to need 2 mechanics, and that's it. Ideally 2 mechanics and 1 security officer. But we're also going to want to go ahead and put We probably don't want to put some janitors out there. There are no trash cans though. So no, we won't do that. We'll just do the 2 mechanics and a security officer. Here they are. So let me just put 1 mechanic for now and 1 security officer, because that should be more than enough to cover that area. And then for the whole park, why did I do this? For the whole park, we have 8 rides. With 8 rides, it suggests that we have 4 mechanics. We have 11 shops, so that is, there should be 16. Yeah, 16 vendors. And the reason I do a 1/2 ratio is for every 2 stores, there's 3 employees. So they're constantly switching out and they're able to take breaks and someone is always available to cover. And then there are, so let's see, 11 times the 3rd ratio, that's 3 janitors. And then security, so we have 19 things, so rides and shops, so we would need about 6 security. And then we can look at what we have now. So if we go look at mechanics, we ideally would need 3 more. So we can hire 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We can put those on the park roster. Bam. So that'll just help us get our rides fixed faster, because there'll always be somebody. And since there are so many people so many mechanics on that one roster, what I would do usually is I split in half the duties of the mechanics. So since there are 4 on the park roster, what I want to do is, if you go in here and go to their duties here, you can see that they have all these different things that they do. Now, inspections and breakdowns have to do with rides, refurbishment, vandalism, vending machines, inspections, and breakdowns have to do with park items. So usually what I would do is, for example, say take off inspections and breakdowns for this guy, take off inspections and breakdowns for this guy. So those 2 guys only focus on fixing benches and fixing vending machines and things like that. And then these last 2, we're going to take off everything except for inspections and breakdowns. So then these 2, all they do is worry about our roller coasters and our rides. So, right? Why are you all the way over here? And that'll ease up their workload. So now instead of having like a bunch of mechanics just running all over the park and doing inspections where they can, we have them kind of focusing on areas. So like we have 2 people that are just focusing on these rides. We have the one over here that is just focusing on this ride. So you don't have to worry about someone, maybe they're over here, then they have to walk all the way over to this side of the park to fix this ride. It'll just kind of ease off that load there. And then we want to go into janitors. So we have 1 on the parking lot, I believe. We didn't put 1 on parking lot, but we do need ideally 3 janitors for the park. So then we can go ahead and put 1 on lot. And let's put this one on park, and then we can get rid of this guy. We don't need you, dude. Yeah, and then we also have it to where you can split up what it is that they're doing. And since we don't have an even number to split it, so what I am going to do is just have 1 guy focusing on cleaning the facilities and toilets, whereas the other guys are, which one are we on? Yeah, this guy. All he does is clean the toilets and the facilities, whereas these other guys don't have to worry about that. And they're just going to focus on cleaning the physical park. And then the guy who's on the lot, yeah, he's gonna need to do it all. That should be fine. So that's janitors and mechanics. Then we're gonna go do the security guards. So we have one security guard out on the lot. And then we need 6 ideally for the entire park area. So we need 2 more. Let's hire 2 more security. And these little bit of extra eyes I think will help because we were experiencing some problems with security and robbery. Okay. So we have 6 on the park and 1 on the lot. And then we could also maybe split up their duties as well. We do have 6, so what we could do is set it up where 2 of them are only worrying about like certain things. Let's see, chasing pickpocketers, ejecting vandals, and ejecting guest groups. Honestly, that should be fine. We should just leave it. Now, vendors is where it gets really annoying. So, we don't need any of these people to be on the lot, the parking lot, because there's no shops or rides or anything for them to do. And since this roster has 11 shops, so really all we need to do is just put them on the park roster and they should organize themselves. We are going to need to put in one more rest area just because the only one we have right now is at the beginning of the park, and if somebody is working on the other side of the park, they're going to have to work all the way there. It'll make their break take longer. Okay. And then let's just go to everyone. Let's just check everyone's workloads. You have a high workload, so let's train you. We always want to make sure we're training them up if their workload is high or if their happiness is generally low, and it doesn't have anything to do with their pay. So let's see. The main person is here. Your paycheck is huge. Things are okay. They're feeling fine, but since their happiness is a little bit low and they don't seem to be upset about their pay, we can train them up. And that'll just show us that we're invested in them as an employee, essentially, ideally. Okay? So now we have, if we go back to our work rosters, you can see here that the parking lot has the 3 staff, and then the park itself has essentially 27 because we're also including words, I can't put them together. It's also including King Coaster. So we have 27. So if we take that and I usually do a third. So you say like a third of your staff, only about a third of your staff should be resting at any given time. So that's 8 people. So this one here can house 8 people. So what we're going to do is change this one to 4 and give it a perk. Yeah, we'll do the social club. It gains their happiness up faster. Or maybe, yeah, let's actually do the PR course. And then what we're going to need to do is go somewhere else. I guess we can do it back here. I thought it would be kind of nice to put like a staff building back here. So if we edit this building, let's see if we can take out this wall. Looks like it. Yeah. The only thing we'll have to do is move these boards up. To about this wall. Yes, we move all that up. We should be able to fit perfectly. Okay, so let's go in the shop and facilities. Staff management. Oh, we gotta get rid of that path. select the grid, this one, get rid of that square. Didn't fuck up anything else in here, did it? Nope, everything is fine. Okay. No, undo that. Select this. Edit this building. Jesus. Okay. Shops and facilities. And that should go right there. And then we'll just need to get this door here. Oh, darn it. That's not for this building. Okay. So we just need to go into building modes. And I believe it's the Roman wall. What is it called? Okay, I gotta find it by hand. I don't remember what it was. I thought it was like Taisho or something like that. Taisho Roman. Alright, give me 1 sec. I just gotta find it manually. Here it is. Yeah, Taisho Roman. Who knows? We're gonna put that here though. And then what I want to do, we had these wonderful awnings. These bad boys. We're just gonna change this to like a washed out white. And we just need to make sure this is on a 45-degree log. Okay. We want to pull it just so you see this bar on the wall, and then we're going to pull that top bar underneath this wood. There we go. And then what we also need to do is get those glass doors, because I am loving those glass doors. Where are they? Here? Is that it? Yes. So let me try and select these. Okay. Do something like that. I mean, we could shut it just like that, but I think what we're going to do is open the doors. So we'll take just one. We'll turn it down to 15 rotation. Do it just like that. Yeah, we'll leave that open like that. I think that's cool. Then what we're going to need to do is paths. Select the grid. We'll select the grid of that building there. We can put the curb on this ground path for now. And then this will just walk all the way down here. Okay. Let's continue this down. Yeah, we don't want it to connect like that.
Missy good.
Just want this to go, yeah. I don't know where this is gonna go, but for now we'll just have it go off kind of like in that direction. And this bit here,
Missy good.
yep, we'll do that. And curve this. Yeah, I think that's okay. There we go. So that'll curve in. So staff members can go back here and take a small break. And we also have the dumpster back here. I think we'll also do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with this building, so it's kind of in the center. But this building here we can, if we move these trees for now. Just move them out like that. We could do, doesn't really even have to be a real exit. We can do it here. Wow. A lot of people in there. Okay, so if we just select that, and then we'll go back to walls. Awesome, a thief was caught resolving 7 crimes. See, I told you that. We just needed a few more security officers. Then we want the Teo. Here it is. I'm just gonna put that in there. We're gonna go back to the doors. Get that glass door. It should snap into location. Perfect. And if we need to, we could add a another staff building here, but we're not going to need to do that now. What I do want to add, however, is an awning. Just want to change this to like a light white. Make that snap. Yeah, actually that is perfect. We just need to push it in there. Yep, and put it there, and then I just want to pull that down to below that piece of wood there. There we go, excellent. And then I just want to put that dumpster there. This one here. We can just put that like this. Separate that from that building. Select all of this. Add that scenery item to that building. Okay. And then we'll just need to put a path there. Let me see if I can select this grid perfect. I do not want that connecting. If I try and do some crazy shit here. Okay, no. Yeah, we'll just go about it like that. Do this. And then we can go in here, pause the game, delete that, connect it up like that, play the game. These people should still be there. Or did it delete them? I mean, did it replace them all the way over here? It did. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. One thing I want to do, I think, we go into scenery, fences, forget that wooden fence. Start with this one. Can we make it a different color? Yes, we can. And I guess we could try and do, we're going to need to select something here. Let me just select that. We just need to collect these colors. Okay, now when we go in here, I think we're going to do it that wooden color, not the red. And we need to build a fence, because I don't want the guests seeing some of the backstage areas. Put on that 40 degrees. It should go straight into that building, maybe with a slight bit of slack, but yeah, I guess that's good enough. We do that, select this piece. Yeah, just do something like that. Now it'll just show guests, you know, hey, don't go back there. Restricted area, because there will be a roller coaster back here. I think we're gonna put a roller coaster entrance right around here. Yeah, and then it'll go right in this little area. Yes, we definitely don't want guests going back there. Let me see if I can find some sort of a cautionary sign. Signs and advertising. vehicles, maybe? Would it be in here? I like how that hot air balloon is in the vehicle section. Okay, no, so it would be in signs and advertising. Falling rock sign. Acid. Radiation. Speed limit. Caution. Can we make it like red? Let's see, align to surface and add to building. Holy shit, this is huge. Let's make it, I mean, the yellow is kind of classic, but can we write words on this? Maybe. Let's do that. Restricted area. Bam. And then we can just make this white outlining. Yeah, let's do that. Dang it. Restricted area. And then let's just call that'll help with a little bit of sense of realism. Restricted area. Yeah, and that looks fine. And then I want to have a road back this way, but I'm just trying to figure out how the hell many guests are thirsty. Yeah, we only have one drink place, I believe. I think the only drink stand we have over here is the Gulpy. Yeah. So maybe we can put a little restaurant here as well. Can we duplicate that building? Yeah, no, we shouldn't. We can do, I think, a nice shaped building here. So let's try and do that. Because guests are thirsty. Ha! They be thirsty, bitches. Okay, we'll start with the wall. Let me just select all these pieces into favorites because it will be a lot easier. In the long run. And then if we go to twin, yes, I mean, and select all of these pillar pieces. Yes, we need all these roof pieces. I think it might be nice to do a little bit of seating area in this building as well. Okay, then we need all these bits. It's really nice to see people walking around in your park. Okay, then we just need these roof filling pieces. Shouldn't need the big square piece. All right, that should be fine. Maybe this building, what we could do. So if we're looking at the skyline, this is a pretty big building. So we're probably not going to want to do something too big. So that way when we are looking at the park from the entrance here coming in, it's not completely blocked by buildings. Like over here you look, you see a little strip of stores and stuff like that. Oh Jesus, let me try and get to like a eye level, okay? But when you look this way, maybe we want to see some rides in the background. So instead of doing like a large 2-story building, we should do something a little bit smaller. I'm trying to think about the shape though that we would want to do. I have an idea. I think I have an idea. So what we'll do, we're gonna need a drink stand. From what I understand is most of our guests are more thirsty than they are hungry. Yes, they are thirsty. Okay. So let me pause the game so that way we can work on the building and really focus on decorating without having to worry about our guests fucking dying. So if where'd our walls go? Oh. Ooh, it has all the other stuff that we've liked before. Okay, let me just get rid of all these things really quick. I wish that when you favorited stuff like this, it was specific to the park that you were using. So like all this stuff that we were using in our other park, was it JewJuBee's? Like after we loaded this new park, it wouldn't save these favorites. Because I gotta go through and unfavorite all of this. Because the favorite system is really helpful when you're trying to like stick to a certain style of construction, like being able to favorite all the items that you're using. Yeah, I don't think we're using that. We're not using these windows. We're not using that. The only thing I don't have liked is the fence, but that's because it's in scenery. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do is build, so I want to have a bit of an angled wall here. Bit of an angle here. And then have the walls go up and around and back in a square. And then I want to have a small seating decked area that goes around the back and wraps around all the way to here. That can fit like one table across. So I think what we should do first is measure out that square distance. Because that angle is going to be on its own building, so we don't have to worry about that. So mark that about here, I think. Yeah. This is what we used over there, isn't it? No, it is not. We used this. Isn't there one? Yeah, didn't the one that we used over here have... Or did we use... 2 pieces. Oh yeah, we did use 2 pieces, that's fine. Let's go back over here to this building. And we use this bit. That should be fine. One more square here. I really do want one more square here, but I think that'll make this a little bit too tight. So let me just do how do we get back to regular square grid? It's really annoying, this grid. How do we fix this grid? Doesn't look like we can, so let me just do that. Because the grid was being weird. Okay, so this will be here. Right, that goes all the way down. Yes, it does, all the way across. We can fix the pathing when we get to it. So then this is gonna go across. Okay, let me escape this building now. Try and think about the angle that we're gonna have this wall at. So we're gonna want it to line up on the outside. We don't really, the inside isn't as important. We do need this to line up. So maybe that is good. Let's get this to line up. Turn it slightly. There we go. Okay, so that connects there. And there, we just need to push it back slightly. Just a little bit. Emmy, whoa, settle down. What is it? What? Do you hear my cat freaking out? What do you see? What do you see? What? What? She's like freaking out. But I don't know what she's seeing. What? Is it a squirrel or something? What? I have no idea. She's kind of crazy sometimes. Okay. Is it those kids that you hear out there? I think it's because she hears those kids playing. Alright. I think that is a pretty flawless fit. Okay. So now if we go into this building, this is gonna go. I think I want to do it like that. The only thing I'm not liking is what a small fit that is there. Team Snapchat, introducing friendship profiles. No thanks. Stop messaging me, Snapchat. I'm busy. Okay. See, I don't know if I like. I mean, I guess it doesn't really. It's not too bad how close those are. It's not too bad. We just won't make that tall. But I think what we will do is make this go. I think we will have that go up one more. Do something like that, and then we'll also have that building here, and we'll have a building there. Yeah, I think that looks good. So the entrance will be on this wall here. Like that. And then we'll also need entrances here and here for people to get onto the balcony section. Emmy, settle down. I don't know what you're seeing, what you're freaking out about, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, don't be scratching at my screen, because I swear to God. Hey, did you not listen to what I just said? What is wrong? What's wrong? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're not going outside. I don't know what you think is going on today. Okay, we'll do that. It's a bit of a tight fit, but I think it'll be nice because you'll have like this balcony seating area going on and people are going to be sitting and enjoying like cocktails and stuff. Yeah. And then all these walls need to be windows. We can do these ones because they have the wood on them and I like that. Stop! I need you to settle down, Emmy. Let's exchange these out for windows as well. And then we can exchange... No, I don't think that can be windows. Yeah, because the roof will be on there. Trying to think if I want this to be like this or that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think that'll open it up a lot more. Just do these ones. Okay, we're going to do this one at a time, that's fine. What? What? Me. Okay. What is going to be tricky is putting those grids in there. I know a cheaty way to do it. I think that's what we're going to try and do. But it's complicated because I kind of want people to be able to sit out here. I think I know what we can do. Or how we can get around it, but we'll have to see. Okay. I think this is the main structure of our building. We're gonna need to put in some columns and shit now. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. Can you guys hear her? Yeah? I don't know what you want. Are you hungry? Is that what it is? It's not time to eat yet, so... Okay. We're gonna need to put pillars in, which we have this stuff. Hey, hey! I better not be scratching at my... Okay. So that's for that corner. That's for that corner. Oop, not what I meant to do. Okay, so let's select all these. And then we can pop these bad boys up. Mm-hmm. Then we just gotta move them in. Let's do this. Oh, damn it. Control X and then yes. This just needs to move out. If you don't stop them shutting that window and you're not gonna get to look outside at all. There we go. And then we can do there we go. That looks good, that looks good. And then do we want these pillars or do we want these pillars? Do we not have one in the middle? This is the Quinn. That's not fucking necessary. Okay, we can use these ones, but just have to move them down. Is that what we used over here? Oh no, what are these? Bulgarian pillars. Okay, let's use those over here as well. Oh no. I don't know why they're all crooked like that. Straighten these out really quick. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is lower these. They're just a tad bit too high. Yeah, that should be a good height. Let me just go favorite all this stuff that we use. Haunted house. Wooden beam. And then we also use the thick wooden beam. Can you settle down? Okay, so that's all that stuff. And then up here we use the climbing roses. Now if I go into the scenery, okay. Climbing roses. We also use this stuff. Okay. Good to know. Then let's go back over here to this building. Okay, what we need is this and put some windows up there. We can use the ones without the wood on the bottom. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So we need these. Try and get that to line up. I don't really have that much to go off of. We can try and go off of this. That's actually, I think that's straight actually. Oh shit. I don't know if you just saw that, my fucking face. When you place down the haunted house beams, it makes a little werewolf sound, and I thought it was an actual werewolf outside, like, in the woods by my house, and I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, I didn't know there were fucking wolves out here. Although I'm sure that there are. That is why my cat is strictly an indoor cat. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out in the end. And then I'm gonna pull this out of the end as well. Let's put that on 45. Do that. Let's just, we can just use these long ones. Maybe we can use this one. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to use the long one. Okay, we'll do that. And then this one. I'm just gonna do that, and then the roof should cover that. Should, I say, should. You might have to move it back this way just a little bit. Okay, and then if we duplicate that. Okay. So that's that main structure. We should be able to just go like this. Okay. And then we'll just need to put a few of these smaller ones in there. Let's do, yeah, oh my god, we can do it just like that. We'll have to adjust those ones. I think it should be fine, but definitely over here. That is why we're gonna have to get rid of these windows. It's fine, there's gonna be enough detail in this. We're not going to need it. Okay, let's figure out how the hell we're gonna do this. Should be able to just do something like this. Emmy. Yeah, they're gonna need 2 here. Alright. And then we're just gonna have to click these and change them to that red color. Bam. Look at that. Looking good, looking good. Okay, then what I want to do is click this building. And if we duplicate those and put them back here, and then duplicate this one and put it here, we should be able to just snap those wallpapers on there. So I'm gonna grab the wallpaper that we're using. Damn it. Here it is. And then we can just delete these. And then what I want to do, which drink place are we going to use? Let's put it on this angle here. We can tuck it back in here. We could get 2 of them. We could get 2. So we can either get 2 of the same or 2 different ones. Let me do the same thing here. And then we're going to do this one here instead. Okay. paper, and then all we're going to do is kind of slide this one in. And this will be good because then on both sides of the windows. So when you look in here, you see all that. When you look in the door, you see that. When you look in this one, you see that. Perfect. And then a good way, or good, I guess, uh, a little tip that I learned, like a little, it's not really like a secret, but is if you go around, so like say we want, just hold the control button. Is that not working for some reason? Control? Control? No? That's fine. You can just do it like this. Then if we go into our scenery and go to like our benches and stuff, we can put our benches in that we want. Let's go ahead and use these ones since it's interior. Just try and get them to place. So then from the inside you see some tables. And then all we have to do is we can just delete that path. And it doesn't delete the tables. And then when we go and add our flooring in, it should look fine. So let me, we're going to use edit with this building. We need to get we need to get screens. I don't want the lit ones. Yes, this one actually should work perfectly. So let me try and get it to snap. Yes. And let's put that at a 45 degree. And then lower it down. I want to try and get it as flush with the ground as we can. There, perfect. Can we see it from outside? Not over here. We can see it outside over here, so we just slide that in. Nice. Can we see it out here? Doesn't look it. Perfect. And that took a little bit more than 2 squares. Let me try and put it this way. Is it sticking out over here? Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, that should work there. And then that one is way too small. Let me sink a building piece just a little bit lower. Because the grid is making it hard to see this stuff. Okay. is too big. 4 meters. That is way too small. This one might work. Okay. Go back to that little one. Yeah. Why is this one? There we go. Yeah, we don't have to go in there. Now we need to try and get it to line up with. Ooh, did that work? No. I think that'll do though. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, let me put that on 45 degree. This part's gonna look weird, but it is really the best that we could do. So we could, honestly, you could just leave it like this if you wanted to. But what we're gonna do is change all those to a wooden floor photo that I have. Bam. A little bit of Z fighting going on. I think it's fine. And then like from these windows. Nice. And then we need to put some drink stores in here because people are dying of thirst, quite literally. Okay. Shops and facilities. Drinks, please. All right. So we do have a, I think it's Gulpy soda over there. So what can we put? Smoothies. I don't want to put milkshakes because I do want to try and build like some sort of a diner. So let's do smoothies and juice. Okay, what is in the way? That little bit of path? Okay. Ooh. That's fine. That's fine. I wanted to edit all that pathing anyway. Ooh, that's gonna be a little annoying. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. We can fix it. Hopefully. But for now, I'm just gonna go in here. Oh wow. I just got some fucking cold air in from the window and it felt so nice. So we have gulpy smoothies, I believe. Yeah, we wanted to do smoothies and juice. Path? Okay. Let's do wooden. Honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter because we're gonna hide it. So let's just take off curbs. Okay, let's lock on that 90-degree angle. Yeah, so it'll do that. Still stuck over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna select grid, build this out. Good, because it's on a separate grid, it should not be connecting to the other path, but we are going to have to put wow, okay. Let me just try and get this to line up. Can we get off of that? Okay. I'm not trying to connect to that anymore. Okay, let me do that. Okay, perfect. No. 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 Ah. No. There we go. And then this is gonna. Oh my god, fuck. Just go this way. Okay, select the grid. Okay. Got a little bit of something going on. Let's just do that. Get it out of the way. Trying to get this to do a bit of a. Does that make any sense? Ooh. That is pretty close. Let's do that. And then yes, Emmy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, what is that? All right. So we got a bit of a clean slate to try this again. Emmy. Okay, so this needs to be one tick bigger. Z. Sam. Bam. That path is good. Perfect. Perfect. Is looking good there. Let's see if these will connect flawlessly. That is good enough for me. Now this area here, I want the path to fill out this whole area, but you know what? I'll take that. That is good enough for me. Okay. this area got a little messed up. Bam. Perfect. Okay, we do something like that. I don't know if I want all this going on though. Yeah, we could do something like that. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see if... No, that won't work either. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, we can do that. And then to fix that, what we can do... Let me see if there's any terrain paint that we have that'll cover it up. I think I have an idea of what to do there. But what we can do in these smaller spots is put... Which trash cans were we using? I think it was these ones. Perfect. Okay, we'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out some other time. 1 second. We're shutting this window, I mean, it's too cold now. So I had to shut that window really quick. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, all we need to do is connect these up. Right there next to each other. Perfect. So now what we can do, which path did we use over here? The sand. Why didn't we use this? I think this would work just as nice. This guy eating a hot dog. And then maybe, you wanna come lay down with me? You wanna lay down with me? Come on. Okay. Let's use, we can just put the wood on the inside since that's what we're doing with the other ones. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that red-ish, whatever that is. Okay, we can actually see some of this path. So let me try cover that up. Okay. Nice. And then we can change this path out here to this. Yeah, and then I think we'll just go ahead and get rid of. Do we want to get rid of it? I kind of want to have two separate entrances and exits. I don't think I want it over there, but I definitely think I might want it over here. If we do it here. Wow, that wind is blowing. Yeah. And then if we get all of this, we can try and move it there. And then we can put another one somewhere like here. And this one just needs to slide over a little bit. Perfect. Okay. So all the technical aspects seem to be done. The rest is going to be just design. Yeah, I think we'll try and connect the paths here. And we'll do something like that. This one will have something there. Okay, and then I want this path to continue this way. Let's go ahead and do that. That might have been a little too close. Oh. There we go. And if we hit that 90-degree thing, it should pop. Do something like that. Yeah, it's fine there. Just need this to go like that. And then maybe we can have something like that. We should be able just to duplicate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go in here. If I select all of this, separate it from the building, use the selection tool, select all that, add that together. Yeah, we can just duplicate that. Slightly off, yeah, there we go. And then we go back into paths. Okay, so we'll need to do that with this first. Okay. So we separate this from the building, use the selection tool, select all of that. Make that one building, we'll duplicate it. Does this not have a thing? Oh, I just never. Selected it for some reason. Are you kidding me? Okay. So I did this building. Select that. Separate it from the building, so it's its own little fucking thing. Select all this. Just kidding, do it this way. Select all that. Make that a building, and then duplicate it. Perfect. And then we can just do thing. Probably about here. Okay, and now when we do the path, we'll just try and line it up with that. We can make this path a little bit smaller. Is that the smallest we go? That's 4? Wow. Let's do that. And then we can just adjust this a little bit. Yeah. Whoa. Lag. Okay. There we go. That opens that up to a nice little, yes, that is a nice area. Okay, then what we need to do is go and put some benches on there. I want to do all the detail before I start putting the plants up here and the roof, because then it kind of gets a little bit more difficult. Did we put lights along the sides? No, we didn't. We did hang some lights though. Ooh, excuse me. So I think that's what we'll do. We put the benches and stuff on the sidewalk. Okay, so I'm gonna use the chairs. I'm just gonna use the round ones like we used last time, or do I want to use these ones? I think these ones take up a little bit less space for sitting. I mean, for walking. If we were to put them like here. Yeah, okay, let's use these. And the brown color. Put one here. Put one here. Put one there. Actually, let's put them against the windows, since those are a little bit more even. Evenly placed, that is. Nice, look at that. Could you imagine, like, busy hot day, everybody's sitting here enjoying food and things like that? Okay, so we got that. And then let's just put the trash cans out. We can put one here, we're gonna put one in this corner. Put one in this corner. What we will need to do here, however, is move all this over. Okay. And then we can just switch these over to the other side. Nice. That was good. I think we should do one here though. Good. Good. So we have trash cans and seats, and people should be able to sit there. What we are going to need to put though is some barriers. And that's going to be in fencing. Some of these bad boys. Can we line these up? Perfect. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Need one here. I don't know if we're gonna need one here, but you never fucking know. Okay. Okay, so we'll go on the x-axis, 45 degrees. You might leave them sticking out because I like that little line there. So let me do that. Oh, so like maybe these are those things that they stretch up, like when the weather is too cold or whatever to be completely outside. Wow, look at the Z fighting. Can we change the color of them? We can. Interesting. So maybe, what if we were to make it the brown? Look at that, and they blend right in. They just look like an additional detail. I like that. So let's just make those brown. Good enough. Okay, let's saving actually. Okay, perfect. It's saved for me. That is the 6:30 save. Okay. Now what I think we can use. Let's. Why are you so sad? Anyway, let's get some lights. We do have those really nice hanging ones that I want to use here as well. Can we use these? Maybe not. These those really big ones. These are the ones we used over here, right? Yeah, I think we just made it all white. There we go. Woo! My whole house is shaking. Let me just shut my blinds because it is getting dark out there. I don't want people watching me. Okay. Don't need nobody watching me. Okay. So I want to put these lights hanging here. Is there a way I can snap this? I guess that's the only place. That's fine, that should work. So let's snap these on here, and then we can just raise them all up. Because I want the lights hanging there. And we'll fix these ones. Okay, so this one just needs to move over a little bit. Are you kidding me? Ugh, okay. Perfect. So let's now select all those lights. Perfect. Now we just need to move them up. So it looks like they're hanging from the beams. Nice. Italiano? Yes, I am Italian. I actually have an Italian sweatshirt on. I'm actually 100% Italian. Nice. Okay, so I guess we can start working on the roof now. Trying to think best way to go about that. Let's just start on the top. It's gonna be the easiest place to start. Okay. Use this piece. Nope. Nope. Bam. Is that the one? I think so. Yes. Okay. Nice. So we got that going. Then we need to put, is this the right one? I think so. These bad boys on there. And then for this top roof, they just need to go up a little bit. Yeah, that should be fine. Looking good, looking good. And then I think I just want to add if we duplicate this, we should be able to put this there. We're just gonna need to maybe if I yeah, I'll do that. I'll just give it a little bit of oomph. And then we're not gonna need a roof back here because it's got the porch. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. If we do that, is that right? No, that's not right. Did it work over here? Oh no, it was being weird. Let's not use this roof. Is it the most shallow one? I think so. Roof flat. I didn't know there was a flat one. Okay, so we're gonna have to use this one. This is the least steep slope. So if we do that, and we select this building, and we also go back here. Okay. Well, one thing we will need to do is move all these back. Alright, we just need to adjust this angle again. Oop. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. And then if we select this whole area here and deselect this small section, make that all the building except for that one part. Okay, awesome. So let's edit this building. We're gonna make it a peaked roof. Try and do it very shallow though. So flat roof, roof cap. So this is the most shallow. And then this piece, nope. Bam. And then we just need to add the red pieces on the inside. Okay. This is just going to go straight back in. Don't think we need that piece anymore. I think that'll be fine a little bit there. Okay. And then the same with this. That is 2 squares wide, which is the same as this. Okay, we'll do that, and then this is just one little square, which we will use that. And yeah, that piece there. And nope. That piece. Okay, I think that looks good. Yep, looks good to me. We're just going to need to add these pieces. Okay, I think that is our building. And then for this one, let's add these things. Let's add these here. Okay, let's just make sure this is like an off-white. Okay. Nice, there's that. And then we gotta add those doors in. So we didn't add these, Sarah favorites. So these should just snap in here. This is the easiest way to do it, I've found. Is if you find a door that fits in the area that you want to use. And then if you put them in like this, and then you should be able to select all of them because they're all at the same height currently right now. And then we're going to change this to the red and these golden ones to that brown color. And then we're going to lower these down to where all the blue is just covered. Because that should be just about a good height. Right about there. Now we're going to go in each door at a time. And if you go into, I think it's about 30. There is a certain point where you'll find that you can open it. It looks like it's open. Now, I think the problem with these ones is that it needs to come out of the doorway a little bit. Because like when you use it for like a front door like this, you kind of want them 90, 45, okay? You want to try and open them as much as possible. So there we go, the doors are open. So like, I guess we can pull both of these forward. Yeah, somewhere like that. This one, we're just going to open it like, we do it something like that. And then this one needs to be open, yeah, almost all the way. Awesome. Same with these. This one needs to be opened all the way. And then this one can just kind of open out. Nice. And then these ones, I think we just need to pull them out. Yeah, that looks good. And now we might need to put barricades on some of these walls here, just because the paths are so close, they might just walk right through them. So let's select these, make it that brown color in case it shows. And snap here, 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 and here. And then I don't think it'll, oh, it's fine, we'll do it anyway. Just don't want to take any risks because I hate it when people walk through and get stuck. Okay, so we're gonna put the 45 on. And I don't like putting them underground. 'Cause I don't know, something about it just annoys me. But that way, if I remove the building, like I know it's all attached and hidden well, like it's all one big unit. see it over here, and we do. Bam. We lost something. No, we didn't. It just decided not to show. I think the main structure of this building is complete. Got the roof and stuff done. All we need to do now, I mean, we need to add these little lights and stuff. And maybe some advertising and flowers and shit. Let's go into lighting, fairy lights. We are using these ones. Yes. So let's change these alternating white and that orangey yellow. Yeah, so they should just okay. These should all be able to move up the same exact distance. Okay, so now we just need to move them up. I think that's a good height. Yeah. Okay. And then okay, now I just need some advertising. Okay, we have, I believe it's smoothies and juice. And juice. Yeah, we're just not gonna fit over here, that's fine. And then tip shot. Okay, let's see if there are any better signs in the building area. Pip. These are huge, man. Is this, let me see if I flip this around. Nice. And then I think, honestly, we might get away. Like the Looney Balloon sign is kind of gross. This big ass one. I'm not sure I'm liking these big ones either. Yeah, we might just stick with like swing signs, and we can use like, let's see, juice box. Let's put that inside. Pip, and then slush. Does that make sense? And then if we get the Looney Balloons. Is that the big one? No, this is the big one. I think it goes well in here. Because, you know, that's what they're advertising, so. But I think the outside looks fine with just like those, and then if we get, I believe it's these ones. There's some that are a good size to just sink, and we can write on them. So let me use, I think this one might work. Let me see. If I write Pip Shot. Let's do it in, yeah. And then we should be able to do that. Sink this in. Okay, no. Let me, okay. We're gonna have to use the little one just so that we can angle it. So if we do that and we write, do it all capital letters, Pip Shot. Nice. I guess it looks fine in that font. Let's do it black, or let's do a white outline with black font. And then sink it in. This takes a very, very slight adjustment of hand, so. Oh, there it is, okay. And then rotate it. Like that. And then And then would it be smoothie and slush? And this we're gonna do the rancher. No. I do like that rancher, so we might use that for the main one. Okay. So let me okay, now let's try and center this. And then let's get this a little bit more straight. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Move it kind of into the center. And then what was that font that I saw that I liked? Rancher? I think that was it. Tip shot! Smoothies and slushies. I don't think there's anywhere else I can put that for now, but it's fine. And then we can set this to advertise. That's the smoothie one. Set this to advertise the juice one. Set this to advertise the juice one. And then over here, this will advertise the juice one. That's backwards, but it's fine. This one will advertise smoothie one. Yeah. Okay. And then if we go in here, I'm gonna duplicate that and pull it up over here. My bad, did that wrong. Select all of this and then duplicate it. And then separate that from the building and move it. And add it to this building. Nice. And then edit that building. And we can select that. I don't know, is there a slogan for Looney Balloons? I mean, I can think of something, but I didn't know if there already was one. Okay, get it here. There it is. Is there room to do it over here? There is not. We can put it up here though, so I might do that. Select all of these, put those back, duplicate, and let's move it over here. guess we can go ahead and put it down here. I don't see why not. How can we fix this? Could do that. Okay. Get rid of that. Select all this. Put the wall back. Hit X. Okay. That is annoying. Does it do that over there? It does, but I think how red the thing is, it doesn't affect it too much. Yeah, that's like shit. But if we go in and select all of this, if we make all those colors that, it should help it blend just a little bit. So when we zoom out, yeah, it just highlights it a little bit. Okay, so now we need to rename this. And then how do you spell, I want to make sure I spell loons right. Loony Bloon. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Okay, it's a weird way to spell loons. And then if we click on, if I look up, it doesn't say anything, does it? Everyone loves a loon. Loony Bloons, everyone loves a loon. Okay, that's what I'll put. Let me just move these out. Okay. Loony Bloons. Everyone loves a loon. And then that is so cute. Okay, let's duplicate that over here. Okay. Okay. Bam. Nice. At least I think so. Loony Bloons. Everyone loves a balloon. Balloon, sorry. Okay. And then all we need to do now is some of this gardening, but this should literally take a few seconds because the stream is actually, it's time to finish it, but I really want to get this building completed before I press play. So if we go into fencing, grab that fence I like, put it in the colors I like. I believe all these first ones are brown and the last one is, yep, that's it. Okay, let's see. Maybe right about there. And then we need the beam. The beam. This bad boy. Okay. Nice. And then we should be able to just, nope, don't want you. Want that. Nope, don't want that. Why are you being a fucking bitch? Okay. Okay, select piece of beam. There we go. There we go. Simple gardening area. There's another one over here, and we will need one here. Just duplicate that. Put that over here. Okay. Okay, we just need to put this wood beam there. Oh, dang, I had it. Okay, there's that. It's a relatively square footprint, which I do enjoy. Okay, so then we just need to stuff some plants in there. It should be easy because with this area so small, it's probably mostly just greenery. Oh yeah, we do need to put the greenery up on top of this. And we do not. I mean, yeah, align to surface. Do not position snap. Okay. Let me get some of these in there. And then squeeze these bad boys in there. And then maybe just one of these bushes. And then over here, we can put one of these at the bottom. We can put some of those in there. That in there. And a rose bush. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to do up here. Okay, and then I think we'll have some climbers over here. There we go. And then we can have some of this hanging. This way we'll have a line to surface. That hang like that. Okay. I think this building is done. We've got trash cans and benches. I can probably do it some more out here. Do some out here like that. And then we can put some benches with no backs to it inside here. That should be fine. We fit one over here. Okay, I think it is time to open this bad boy. Look at that. That isn't a view. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Play. Oh, pause. These people are stranded. Yes, they are. Okay. I'm just gonna have this go down and connect so it doesn't mess up the shape there. But now that's the pip shop is officially open. How's it going out here? This has a lot of work to do. Many guests are thirsty. I'm well aware. I just want to see. Oh my. Oh my God. Hell no. Could you imagine being at an amusement park and seeing this shit? The people sitting out on the benches yet? Look how dope that looks. I think we'll put a restroom here in the next stream because we do probably need another restroom. Man, look at that. Let me. Yeah, it's fixing that. Let's make sure our staff is doing fine there. The pip shops. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and train them up because I know they are going to be stressed out. Well, oh yeah, okay. So we managed to put, I mean, we put one building in, but that's fine. At this rate, it's taking us about 3 hours to do each building. So, I don't know, it's fun to think about. So we should be able to get about one building done or one thing done each live stream. I'm going to work on this parking lot more like while I'm like not really while I'm live streaming, but just kind of on my own time, so I can just kind of put on some music and really kind of get to it because a lot of it is just repetitive placing and like using the exact line tool and stuff like that. But I am going to put some bus parking here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to think about like what usually amusement parks have. So we are going to put a tunnel area over here. I was thinking about building a campsite over here because you know how usually some theme parks have like a camping option instead of a hotel. So I was thinking about putting a campsite over here. Let me just write that down so I can remember. That's what I was thinking. A campsite there because we are going to put a hotel here. So we're going to have a nice long hotel, maybe like a motel style, like an L shape. Goes along here and then comes down, then like little parking in the middle. So we'll have a hotel there for guests to stay in. Well, guest is unhappy. Let's let's go to all of our guests and make sure, I mean all of our staff. So what's wrong with you? My paycheck is content, but you're bored. Alright, we can train him up. He's bored. I'm not getting any rest at all. So this guy is saying the opposite. So this guy does refurbishments, and this guy doesn't do, everything but refurbishments, or you know what I'm saying. So maybe this guy who's bored, We can also put him on breakdowns. Let me check here. I think that'll help. I know there's no entrance for it. Okay, so that's why he's upset. It's too quiet. My job is pretty average. We'll give him some training. That'll help him feel so tired, so tired. Yeah. I know. You gotta take a break. But other than that, I think everybody is fine. Okay. But yeah, so look at our park. It is blooming. I am loving the way it's looking out, the floor plan of it so far. We do need to work out this little area here. I'm probably going to do that off the stream, just because it's kind of a clusterfuck. I'm going to try and figure it out. Hey, Josh, look at my parking lot. But like I was saying, I am going, this is the main road here. This is going to go out, and I'm going to have a tunnel that it'll go into, but then also over here it'll have a little road that goes off, and there'll be a campsite over here with maybe like a lake for people to stay instead of having to stay at the hotel that we'll put over here. And honestly, we probably could have more than one hotel. We can have probably like a rundown motel, and then we could have over here like a nice hotel. What does it say? That's a nice parking lot. Where's the battery? I moved it. Whoa, okay. It's mostly back here now. But it's just these 4 rides still. I am going to, we built this building today, Josh. It is a Pip Shop smoothie and slushy. Oh, man, our vendors left. You should have seen it just a second ago. There were so many fucking people in this fucking place trying to get drinks. Many guests are thirsty again. Well, that's because our fucking... Okay, let me grab some of my vendors that aren't doing anything. You need to be on park, and you need to be on park. Let's see, wandering, idling, you're okay. Waiting for customers to serve, waiting for customers to serve, resting in the staff building. Wandering. All the ones that are wandering is because they're... Oh, you are well rested. So I'm gonna have to ask you to come here. Nice shop. We are managing without it. It's at a point now where if any of the rides break down or if one of the shops closes for too long, then our money starts to drop. But in Friday's live stream, we're gonna build a roller coaster. I'm gonna put the entrance and stuff over here, and then put it all kind of in this area here. I'm gonna get rid of these trees, but it'll be like kind of in this area, maybe a little bit over the water. I think we're just gonna do like an aero coaster. What? He fucking quit? Why? I don't understand. Guess I could come back to work. I don't need this job anymore. Bitch, fine. How about I just train you up? You're supposed to go get trained. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna build a roller coaster there in that area behind these buildings. I've already put in the caution wall, so people know not to go behind there. And then I think after we build that roller coaster, we should be able to get rid of at least these 2 rides over here. These 2 rides are still pretty popular. They're starting to age, so they're not going to be as popular anymore. But so far the plan is to build I want to build a large structure here that will be a theater for shows. So that's going to be here. The path will come along down here. We might build another smaller building here and a restroom here, and then that will be our main street. That'll be pretty much the main street done. And then we're going to have a roller coaster here. I think I'm going to put another ride here. I don't know if I want to. I kind of want to put another building there, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's the plan so far. And then the other things that I'm planning... Must I build an exit to my park, or is the entrance the exit? Yeah, the entrance is the exit. It used to be set, if I go over here and show you, it used to be set up to where you had to place it the correct way. Because it used to be like the green lights have to be facing so people can go in, and then the other way so they can come out. And people, they like, in one of the alpha versions it was like that, but then they set it to where they can go in and out any exit. But when you get to a larger park, like this one, honestly, you can see all these fucking people coming right now. It gets really squished, so having more than one exit, you'll see right here. You see how they all kind of get stuck on each other? Yeah. Having more than one exit kind of just stops that. But really, you only need one. When I eventually get all this figured out here, I'm going to put this down and put the entrance over here and then cover it. And then he quit again. He quit again. You know what? Fine. Get out of here. I don't fucking need you. What was I saying? But yeah, but then I just hide the entrance and I don't need it. If you build a hotel, it works as a park entrance. So people will pay to come into your park, but they'll just enter through the hotel. It's a weird thing, but in case you wanted to know that. But yeah, so that is that. It's actually way past the time I was supposed to end. I have another stream tonight at 8. It's about 30 minutes from now. We're going to be playing the movies. I don't know if you guys ever got a chance to watch one of those streams, but I'm having a lot of fun playing that game. It is a nostalgic game. Where'd the car park come from? Yeah, I built this. I didn't build it during the live stream. I built it on my own the other day because I wanted to play, but I didn't really want to do anything that would be too much of a progression. So I did this because it was very tedious and took like a couple hours. But yeah, this is our car park. We have like our general parking. This is like our VIP and handicap parking. We have some taxi parking over here. And then over here where I haven't finished yet is going to be bus parking. Because we do have those buses that we got. I put in this transport ride just kind of so there's movement happening in the parking lot. It's actually a really popular ride. But so it kind of looks a little bit gross around the edges right now, but I'm going to fix it all up and make it look nice. Yeah, and then this is the main road down the middle here. And this is going to go all the way out somewhere over here. And I'm going to build like a little fake tunnel for it to look like it's going out. Over here we'll have a campsite for people to choose if they don't want to stay in a hotel and they want to camp out instead of while they're going into the park. So we're going to build a little bit of a campsite here. I kind of got that inspired by, what's his name? Geekism on YouTube. Because he built a really cool, like, cabin and tent park. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to build a little cheap motel over here in, like, one of those little L shapes. We're going to build that there. And then I'm thinking about building, like, a nicer, like, Hilton 5-star hotel on this side. But yeah, so that's the plan there. And then we're also going to build a coaster over here. But right now I'm going to end the stream because I do want to try and eat something before my evening stream. We will be playing this again on Friday where I don't know if I'm going to have that much more work done off camera. But on Friday we're definitely going to be putting in a coaster and a restroom is what we need. So hopefully you can stay tuned for that. Hopefully you'll be able to get to one of my other streams this week. I'm streaming the movies in about 30 minutes. And then on Thursday, I'm streaming some Minecraft. You did get the movies? Awesome. That's so freaking awesome. I love that freaking game. We're going to play it in a little bit. I am going to play Minecraft on Thursdays. I'm not sure if we're going to keep playing Minecraft. I like it, but I don't think it's stream worthy. I play it like when I need something to do and I want to kill time and be creative, but you know, usually you just kind of put some music on and hustle through it. So I don't know if we're going to continue doing that as a live stream series. So I might be moving the movies to Thursdays and streaming Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So let me know what you think about that. And then yeah, we'll be streaming Planet Coaster on Friday and The Sims on Saturday. So hopefully I can see you at one of them. If I don't see you at one of those streams, then you know, I hope you have fun doing whatever it is that you're doing. But I am gonna end the stream now. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the movie stream in a little bit. If not, I hope I see you do Minecraft multiplayer. I don't know. I don't really have that many people that I know that play Minecraft. But I'll figure it out. I need to go you know, get my shit together before my next stream. So I'll see you guys hopefully then. If not, hope you guys have a good night. Goodbye.